What's up, y'all? This is your boy Eddie Jags, and welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. Yes, motherfucker, we're back. And before we get started, this episode is brought to you by Layback TV. Over 10,000 channels, every sports fucking channel, movies on demand, only $25 a month. Please try another app that's fucking better, okay? Get it on your Androids, your Fire Sticks, and your iPhones, okay? Check them out. If you don't believe me, check them out. Layback TV, Layback TV.com. And right to the episode. What's up, y'all? This is Film Talk. And what film we're going with? Bad Boys Ride or Die. Yes, we finally got it seen. We saw it with our own two fucking eyes. 4 eyes for me. And okay, as Bad Boys 1, because many of y'all don't know, Bad Boys Ride or Die is known as Bad Boys 4. Okay? And having Bad Boys 1 as one of my top 3 films of all fucking time, y'all already know. I hold this as a higher pedestal with this franchise. Now, I was always wondering, why they bringing it back? You know what I'm saying? I can understand part 3, but this is the quickest turnaround for a Bad Boys film. Okay? Check out the timeline, alright? We got Bad Boys 1, 1995. We got Bad Boys 2, 2003. Bad Boys 3, rather known as Bad Boys, Bad Boys for Life, 2020. 2 months before the pandemic, that shitty pandemic. And Bad Boys Ride or Die, which is Bad Boys 4, 2024. Look at that. Look at those big gaps, 95 to 2003. Shit, dude. That's basically 8 years. And then 2003 to 2020. It was like seven and a half almost. You know what I mean? This was 4 years later and we got Bad Boys 4. Did they need this? Did they actually fucking need this? This film? No, not really. But I'm glad they did it. Now, I'm a big fan, but I'm more of a fan not only of the team of Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, who it stars every movie starring, but the team. If you don't know the team from Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2, director was always Michael Bay. Michael Bay, you should know who Michael Bay is. He's directed all the Transformers and so forth. But Michael Bay directed the first 2 films, and the producer was Jerry Bruckheimer. Now, Michael Bay and Jerry Bruckheimer did multiple films together. They did Bad Boys 1 and Bad Boys 2. They did Pearl Harbor, starring Ben Affleck, Ben Affleck, Kate Beckinsale, and Josh Hartnett. And they also did Armageddon together, starring Bruce Willis, also Ben Affleck, Liv Tyler, and so on. Okay? These last 2 Bad Boys were not directed by Michael Bay. They were directed by other people. Jerry stayed behind in the production seat. He continued to produce it, which I was appreciative of, but it was different. Bad Boys for Life was basically Bad Boys for Life was produced by Will Smith as well. And then this one, Bad Boys Ride or Die, was produced by Will Smith and executive produced by Martin Lawrence. I thought it was interesting. You know what I mean? Because for the simple fact that these last 2 Bad Boys had a lot of drama in it. Bad Boys 3, which is also Bad Boys for Life, had a lot of drama in it. Will Smith's character, Mike Lowry, ends up realizing a love that he had years back before he met Martin. Martin's character, Marcus Barnett, he ends up fathering a child, Spanish black kid. And then now in part 4, Bad Boys Ride or Die, he's getting married. You know what I mean? The bachelor with a trust fund is actually getting married. You know what I mean? You know, what I thought it was so cool is that um, Reggie, which ends up being, who was the boyfriend, ends up being the husband and the father of Martin Lawrence's character, his daughter, he's a killing fucking machine. Sorry if I spoiled it, but he's a fucking killing machine because I believe he's a Marine, and he did his fucking thing. Like, killed 15 people in one scene, and he did it masterful. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Reggie, being scared as shit in Bad Boys 2, and now became a stone cold killer. And so I had to rate this. I've been waiting for this Bad Boys film for quite a bit, ever since it was announced that they were working on it, and now we can actually give it a good rating. I give it just like I give the albums, singles, matches when we're doing wrestling talk. I'm gonna give it a score from 1 to 10. You know what I mean? I mean, there's nothing. I'm sorry, in this franchise, there is nothing that Bad Boys 4 can compare to Bad Boys 1. Without Bad Boys 1, nah, this was ingenious. But this one, it had its comedy, it had its drama, it had its action, its killing, you know, and they were really like, you know, zooming in with the guns, you know, having like a self camera basically where you can shift the pistol. You know, there's a little behind the scenes of it with Will Smith on his Instagram and then his TikTok, where he can show you where, you know, you got a close up with him holding his sidearm, and then it zooms out where you can have the camera right behind who is shooting. It's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know they get at that certain age where they can't be, you know, doing that forever. So you gotta make it dope for them. You know what I mean? So as far as a 1 to 10 rating when it comes down to Bad Boys Ride or Die, I definitely damn. I gotta give it like a I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Great movie. I'm sorry. Great film. They did their thing. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, you know, coming from their sitcoms, Martin and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, since 95, they had outstanding fucking chemistry. I think Will, with everyone he's ever worked with, down to Charlize Theron, Jason Bateman, Matt Damon, Jeff Goldblum, Brian Pillman, Tommy Lee Jones, Josh Brolin, who else? Mario Van Peebles. Let me see. What else? I can't remember everybody who's a co-star of Will Smith, but out of everybody, no one can match the chemistry that he has with Martin Lawrence. And Martin Lawrence, these Bad Boys films just bring out the best of him. You know, still at this age and doing his thing, like it was still Bad Boys 1 in 95. So, great job. Shout out to Will Smith. Shout out to Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence is gonna go on tour and, you know, get back on stage with stand-up comedy. So salute to him getting back on stage and, you know, doing being one of the best in my era as far as comedy goes, with Def Comedy Jam and so forth. The original host of Def Comedy Jam. Make sure you fucking remember that. So salute to him. Wish him nothing but a great tour dates, great shows, great turnout. Y'all go ahead and check him out. You know, get your tickets and check out Martin Lawrence. Will Smith, still doing his thing with all the controversy that he was going through, you know, in his personal life and everything for the last few years. I mean, he came back and he's doing his thing. You know, he's giving you guys excitement and action-packed films. You know, the only way Will Smith can do it. One of the best ever. Top 5 best actors of all time. So y'all get ready. You know, he's got you guys with Bad Boys Ride or Die, and he's gonna definitely hit y'all with I Am Legend 2 with Michael B. Jordan. So salute to them. Y'all check it out in theaters now. Bad Boys Ride or Die. All right, I'm your boy Eddie Jax. This is Drop That Podcast. Check me out on youtube.com/@dropthatpodcast. Hit that subscribe button, like the page, and let you know We out. Peace.